I don't ask the world for space, I expand. I don't ask for love, I radiate. I don't ask to heal, I declare wholeness now. I don't ask for worth, I remember who I am. I speak from the core, not the crowd. I rise with thunder, not applause. I'm not here to try, I'm not here to please. I'm here to command frequency with ease.
Hello, my name is Michael and this is
Kerry.
And we've just created SoulFire Gems. It's a project that we've created because we love working with crystals, and we've just recently joined the local community gem club and really started to learn how to use the lapidary equipment. And my father has also joined us, and he's created for us a room here, equipment that we can use to create the gems. And we've already done a fair bit over the last few months, and we've given some as gifts to friends and family. And we've got a vision into the future to create more. Love working with the crystals and the gems, and might even open up a little marketplace thing as well. Yeah. So if anybody's interested in any of little boulder opal pendants or any kind of crystal pendants or basic jewelry, we'll be making some of that to give as gifts, and also make them available for anyone else who might like to have them. In this video that we're going to play, it just goes through the last few months of the journey of first my friend, he gave us the opportunity to use his homemade equipment at his place, which was great. And we just had a little bit of basic material that my sister and my mum and dad were generous enough to give us. Just some basic boulder opal and crystal seam opal. And my father also had a fair few drums of raw material, all different kinds of material, from agates to chrysoprase and lots of other stuff as well. A little bit of opal as well. And he allowed us to go through that, didn't he, and choose some parts.
Yeah. It was like Christmas time. It was very exciting.
So yeah, it's not we're only fairly new to this, but we've been really enjoying the journey so far. And we just bought a little bit of extra boulder opal and crystal seam opal, just fairly low grade stuff, but it's amazing what you can turn that stuff into. There's always a little bit of colour, and if you use your creative energy.
Yeah, you can always find something magical in every stone.
Yeah, so we just wanted to do a little bit of an introduction video before we played our first video that we're going to give to my parents and Kerry's dad, and put on to the YouTube as well. Awesome. Good innovative system here from our friend Craig. It's got the water fed through there, holes in the top, a Zito bench grinder, light, switches in and out here, various grinding wheels, polishing wheels, fed into the bucket.
Is a sacred blade. Every syllable slices illusion away. The time of begging is done. That was the old play. Now I build new worlds in a single phrase. No middleman between me and source. No gatekeepers for a soul this force. My breath is aligned, my voice is
It's Kerry cabin. This is the Harvey Bay Gem and Mineral Club that we joined. This nice gentleman has been teaching us how to use it. Slicing room in here. We just use these machines to slice the material. Harvey Bay Gem and Mineral Club. Kerry and I and my dad joined up as members.
Breathe in, slow down, let it flow. You're exactly where you're meant to go. Feel the warmth, the gentle light. This is your space, your time to rise. Every heartbeat, every sigh is a moment to reconnect inside. Leave behind what doesn't stay. Find your calm, your brighter day. You are safe, you are free. Every breath brings clarity. The world will wait, this is your sign to honor your heart, your peace of mind. Let your inner light unfold. You're made of magic, soft yet bold. In the stillness, hear your soul. You are whole, you are gold. Let your inner light unfold. A gentle glow the world will hold. This is where your healing starts, with peace inside your heart. Soft waves whisper through your veins, washing off the fear and pain. The power's been in you all along, quiet strength that keeps you strong. You are safe, you are free. Every breath brings clarity. The noise fades out, you realign to the rhythm of your divine. Close your eyes, the world can wait. This is your time to recreate. Every moment builds your grace. You are home, this is your space. Let your inner light unfold. You're made of love, the world will know. Every breath is sacred art. You are peace.
Today is the 2nd of April 2026. Just thought we'd take little bit of documentation of some of these works that we've been creating at the Hervey Bay Gem Club. Got some raw material here, the chrysoprase, and some seam opal, boulder opal. It's just more the recent stuff that we've done. Did those couple of agate pieces there. That's a nice flash of green in the opal, got it on the dopstick, ready to do the final shaping and polishing. Some smaller agate material has just been given as gifts to some yoga students, martial arts students. And Kerry made some beautiful pieces from the from these crystal opal pieces. Do you want to pick one of them up and just spin it around? That's one that Kerry did today. They're like a very unique piece, and Kerry did a beautiful shaping and all the different variations contains, got a real depth to it, that particular one. And the other one too is really fascinating.
So it's still the opal potch, it's just a different look.
That's sort of got like 3 different distinct characteristics to it, hasn't it?
It does. So it's like galaxy and stars, and then you've got Earth, sea, ocean, and then I don't know.
We've really been enjoying it. It's like a form of creativity and artwork to go from the raw form. We've even sliced this, but the raw forms are more got that skin on it like that. Slice that one in the middle, and you turn them into these things like this is awesome, including that one. Even the boulder opal, that's like a bit of a raw form of the boulder opal. And done a couple of these now for nice natural sort of pendants. This one even does have colour flash inside there on the right angle, also in the sunlight. But yeah, every piece is unique. But just to be part of the actual creative, artistic process. Even that's got a flash of red and green inside the middle of it there. But these are some of the more recent pieces. Can make some, when you polish them up and shape them, come up really nice. And just documenting the different ones. There we go. This is a gift carving, agate crystal carving for my brother Tony for his birthday. Worked on it at the Hervey Bay Gem Club today. Happy with how that turned out. Looking forward to giving this to my brother for a gift for his birthday. Nice banding in amongst the crystal quartz. Awesome.
inside your heart. Breathe in, breathe out, and know you are the calm, you are the glow. Your inner light will always show. You are peace, you are home.
Today is April the 23rd, 2026. Kerry and I went to the Happy Bay Gem Club today. We first of all we purchased a little bit of raw material. These boulder opal pieces or parcel I got for $100. There's quite a few nice pieces in there. Does look better when it's wet, but this will give you a little bit of, there's a bit of colour. Be nice to work on. Most of it is the Yawa Nut Matrix Boulder Opal. Dad has nearly finished creating the awesome lapidary machine that he has been creating for Kerry and I to put in the room. Dad gave me this. I just worked on that today. I'm gonna make that into like a raw pendant. There is a slight little bit of colour, a little bit of green, and there is red in there, a little speck of red as well. You just drill a little hole in the top, put like an eyelet in there, and get some of the leather strap for the pendant. Enjoy working on these agate pieces here. Some of this Dad had in a container, but it's just had one rough cut on it. I just made the whole 360 degrees round, kept it raw on the bottom and mostly on the top, cut in a bit on that angle. Made a few of these agate carving projects, given a couple away as gifts. This was another good one. This was just a rough cut on one edge, and I took, it was like that all over the other sides. I was able to continue that pattern around. Very unique. These couple things, just cut them open so they look raw. This looks better when it's wet, but that was just like that on that side. It's got some nice patterns. I just slice some pieces. I think that's some petrified wood. All these things can be polished and made into nice pieces. Kerry purchased a $50 parcel of more the seam opal. Does look better when it's wet, but that does have colour inside it on these pieces. The old fella at the gem store wasn't quite as generous as we were hoping he may be or would be, but nevertheless we've got some material. Kerry worked on a couple of things today. She loves making these beautiful hearts with the seam opal potch, but the potch does have a kind of a depth and a magic inside it, sparkling.
different shapes. Really beautiful work of art there by Kerry. Just a little bit of Ethiopian opal that she recently purchased. That's got a really nice play of colour. And this is the room. I'll go around, go through. So we purchased this hard rubber matting, put on the floor. This will be the room. We set up the equipment. Dad's finished the drill press and the lapper machine. We're going to deliver that or go pick it up in the next couple of days. We're going to deck this room out with shelving and storage, lapper machine, safe electrical connections. Bought a power box with an overload switch on there, but it's all coming together well. Yes, Quinn. Okay, we've had the delivery of the lapidary equipment here that Dad has innovatively created for Kerry and I. This is the room we put it in. This has been a real labour of love, and Dad has spent many hours on this for Kerry and I, which we really appreciate. Yeah, so this is it's got different cutting devices. Okay, do you want to come in and just have a bit of description of what each section is and does? There you got these are the water reservoirs, aren't they, Dad, from here? And they've got their taps joined on to them to go down into the sections. Another one there.
Different reservoir service for different machines.
Yeah, down here that service is through there. There's a little cutting blade there that can be interchanged with a slightly larger one as well.
5 inch.
5 inch, that's a 4-inch one. That'll be nice little intricate cuts. Drain plugs here going down into the basin. This one here is a magnetic flat lap. So we got a pack of 4 of these. They just clip on to there. Got to get them nice and central so they spin nicely. That's the electrical setup. There's another drain basin through to there. All the electrical, the speed controller device hooked on to have variable speed ability on these machines. 3, you got one here, second one here. Yeah, and that's another machine here. Yeah, oh, that's a blade here. And how do you change it? You can pull that across. That pulls across, so you can do really precise cuts as well.
To get it stationary.
That's the lever there. This is
To shift it, you lift the lever, move it along, and then you lock it up with that lever. That gives you a straight cut.
yeah. And this is for the final polishing, soft polishing. You can use this cerium oxide, optical grade cerium oxide, to make a paste. These are some of the burners to create the wax to polish these sorts of things at the end on a dop stick, the wax. And yeah, this has got all the safety switch on for any overload or anything to do. One here. Yeah, what do you reckon, Kerry?
double thumbs up from me.
And we're all a bit shy, of course, but this is just not going to make a documentary or anything, but that's the man. He's done it all right there, the inventor, creator, put lots of hours, help. Kerry and I joined the local Harvey Bay Gem Club, didn't we, and Dad as well. But this, to have our own machine at home here is just an awesome gift. It's such a good hobby, kind of like a creativity and art, using minerals of the earth, like this one I created. You can do opals and agates, slicing, polishing, cutting, shaping. Yeah, that's the drill press here. We just got a new adapter to put into it. We'll just brace that more properly on the floor. Very good. Table. Well, here we are, it's all set up. This is the day we usually been going to the Harvey Bay Gem Club, and now Dad has helped us so much to be able to set up a home lapidary equipment here. This is where the magnetic flat laps go for the general cutting and polishing. Have water reservoirs. Got the shields now. The water feeding all this. It's another cutting and polishing area over here. All set up professionally now. Dad even did the electrical stuff really well here. Even a machine that slows the devices down if necessary. Speed control. Awesome drill press over there. It's got the light hooked up here now. You can spin around all different angles. Multiple cutting. 1, 2, 3 cutting sections there. And over here the table got all the equipment. These are the 4 different grip flat lats from the 100 to 320. Up to the 800 and the 1800 there as well. Then finish it off on the felt with the cerium oxide powder. So it's just a few projects on the go here. Really keen to make these pendants. We've made a couple already, did some polishing, and then a little fine diamond drill in through the top to fasten the eye pin, the eye screw. A couple of projects we're working on. This one's Dad created this one here. I'm just finishing it off for him. This is going to be a gift for Auntie Leanne. It's got some beautiful gem quality colour. You can get it to focus in the light over here. There we go. Just going to put like a little silver hook on the top. This is boulder opal pieces. This one I'll need to finish off as well as a pendant. The McCarry stuff she's working on here. She loves using the opal, seam opal potch, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's great stuff to work with.
Amazing stones. It's 3D. Look, you can see right through the stone. All the patterns and little universes inside.
It's beautiful.
And this is also made from exactly the same material.
Yeah.
In fact, I think these were from the same parcel, same stone, and it's just completely different look.
We've got a couple of little pieces. Here's an example of how it kind of looks in the
Well,
raw form.
that's
Well,
the
that's
raw,
the
that's
very
the real
raw.
raw form.
Yeah,
You can
not
see
just
that.
taking the skin off these pieces. But yeah, we did. I also recently purchased a little parcel of boulder opal. Different pieces in there to work on. This is, I think, Koroyd nut opal, and boulder opal. Can make things like this out of it. But yeah, just for fun and for gifts, creating gifts. We set up some shelving here. Under through here. This one does the cabochons, I think it's called, isn't it, Kerry? You put the template on the raw material.
Yeah, let me create a stone out of it.
For instance, like that. You measure it up, and then that's one example how you can round it over.
Polish it up.
And this was the first one I worked on at the Gem Club. Rhodonite, I think that one's cool. This is another material I really love. Labradorite material. I really like that play of colour through there. And the opal, of course. Yeah, lots of fun. Little projects to work on. Agate. Working on these agates. The flat laps are really great for this kind of a job. Yeah, and you can just cut things in half and polish them up. Little artistic projects. Mainly we want to give gifts, be able to give gifts to people that we've hand created. Put a lot of love and energy in there to transfer into the material. Yeah, and that's going to come in handy. We've just got some really adapter, some really fine tuning adapter bits to go in the bottom to hold the really small drills as well. And Dad made this magnetic base clamp onto there. Yeah, we're just going to turn everything on. Okay, you get the water. Well, actually, can you grab, Kerry, one of those flat laps? Just the yeah, just grab the second one along there. Yeah, that's great.
That's
320. Yeah. If you can come back and hold it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just. I did make a little contraption to position this on here. But yeah, it's just a matter of it's magnetic. Just putting it really neatly centralized like that, so it spins really well. Yeah, this all turns on. You can slow this, whichever one you plug in. For instance, in here, that's the one you can use the speed controller on. So if you plug that in, that says to start it up nice and high to start with. And you give it spins anti-clockwise, so you give it a little bit of a turn. And turn everything on first. Here we go. Start the water up. Yeah, so we can use this surface over here. And Kerry, you're going to start with this one over here, aren't you?
Yep.
This one also goes, we might turn that one on as well. Yeah. Okay, we give that a spin. Here it is in operation. So yeah, you want to do a little bit of a demo there, Kerry. You can even turn this light on here. The light there. Just got to touch it nice and lightly. Hold on to it. The different grades of the belt there, that's thin. Different, just a little bit coarser grade over here. And then you got, we'll give a demo of this later on, but this is how you finish them off. With the drop stick, the wax, the burner. Very good. Awesome, very grateful. Yeah, and it's a lot quieter when you just got the one machine going. That's very meditative, the sound of this one here. It runs so smooth with it. See the difference? The reason it was so noisy, you got both. You got this machine spinning quite fast, and it's the entire unit with a bigger motor with that big cutting blade. But this one here,
Is this one?
yeah, that's 320, and you can go much finer than that.
I'll have to wait till the final one comes on.
Yeah, well let's
just
just turn that off. You just turn that off here. Okay. And then you can slow that down. The bearings are so good on this, it just spins for ages, but you can push a stone against it and it slows it down so you can easily change the blow. But yeah, these jobs you want to take it very slow and fine and be patient. You know, take too much material off, but these are all brand new, so they take, just with the slightest touch they can take a bit of material off. Not like the ones at the Gem Club that takes ages to sort of use it, so okay. Yeah, so got this machine on here. The light's really good, really happy with that light. And you only just have to touch that really lightly. And that's on, but we've used this device here, the speed controller, to slow it down for Kerry, so it's much easier to use. It's got some nice colour being revealed on that. Yeah, and you want to dip it in some, you want to put a little cup of clear water there so you can see what you're doing. I might go get that. But yeah, and that speed control. That's a really good investment though. It works really well. Dad's really done a remarkable job with all this. Absolutely amazing. We did the fine tuning with it a couple of days ago. This is the first time that Karen and I really properly put in a good session of using it together. Just amazing. It's got that little opal on the dot stick. Just touch it very lightly. Keep it moving. I just popped that little opal that I polished in the freezer. That's you leave it in there for 10 or 15 minutes and it breaks off the wax on the dopstick really easily. So now I think what I'll do, this chrysoprase material from up in north west Queensland at Marlborough, a place called Marlborough, they get that material and it's very good quality. It's dark green stuff here. So what I think, that's a bit too thick, so I'll give this a go to actually use a saw, this one here, to see if I can just slice these two bits in half, so then we can make nice little shapes. They don't need to have a dome. They don't need to have a dome that high. Just a small dome. So we'll give that a go. So now I'm going to use the slicer blade, and now I can plug this drill into the speed controller. Like that. Just keep it not full. Got the water dribbling down. Turn this fella on. Slow that down a little bit. Maybe go that far. This protector plate's working well. Don't quite need that much water, I don't think. And I'll just slice that now. This chrysoprase is actually quite hard material. I put a little bit of dishwashing liquid in with the water just to help with the viscosity, and we do have some mineral water on the way we've ordered from Amazon. Yeah, that's going to be a more nicer dome. It's actually not too bad. And then we'll be able to use these templates here to make a nice perfect, what's it called, a cabochon. Cabochon.
We'll go with that.
Something like that. And yeah, you use this, you scratch the shape in with that, and you cut it, the slicer, and then you shape it, and look forward to seeing the finished result. It'll look like that, but it won't have such an unnecessarily high dome like that. That's better. That's a better thickness, like that. Perfect. Okay, that's those 4 slices. Now we're going to work on, it's Kerry's son Callum, 21st birthday. So we're going to make him a little pendant with the Court Boulder Opal. Got a few bits to choose with. Might give a couple of bits a go and see which one we can give to Callum as a birthday gift. So this is a couple of pendants working on with that material. This is an 1800 grit here. Just finishing it off. Give it a light little finishing polish on all the sides. That will be the back. Each of the sides. Trying to drop it. That'll be a very nice pendant. It's got a lot of character. Has got nice and raw. Drill a little hole in the top. Happy with that, and I'll just go get the other one that I finished off. Bring it over. This was the other one here. We've got two nice little pendant pieces there. Which one do you think for Callum?
I really like that one. That one's beautiful.
Nice, okay. Beautiful. Happy with that. Turn that off. Beautiful little opal. Finish polishing it. Gonna give this to my lovely mum for Mother's Day this weekend. Put like a little gold chain. Got a really strong flash of green inside it. Beautiful. Beautiful boulder opal pendant. And give this one as a gift to Callum for his 21st birthday for Kerry's son. It's another one that I made. The drill press that Dad built for us worked really well. We got a chuck adapter so it can hold down really small drills. It's one of the first ones I created at the Gem Club. This is a beautiful one there we go. Just put that nice silver jewellery around the outside. working on. This going to be a pendant, is it?
Oh, when I get the wire wrapping, I'm going to wrap it, make something else out of it. Maybe a pendant.
Nice.
Might be a nice wand or energy stick of some sort.
These are our first projects on our lapidary equipment there. Dad helped us set up there. Okay, Kay and I have some new acquisitions for the lapidary room here. Picked up this, still got to clean up the chrome on it, but that's an awesome collector's edition adjustable UFC stool, and got a normal one over here with a little backrest. Able to spin this light around here, and I've just been working on this piece with this awesome Dremel that Kerry ordered and has arrived. It's a little set in there, and I've been able to use it to reveal some gem quality colour on this beautiful pendant piece that Dad worked on at the Gem Club and prepared it as a gift for my Auntie Leanne for Mother's Day. I've just been able to use this Dremel to reveal quite a bit more colour and just take a little bit of some imperfections out of it over here as well. Just going to spend another couple of minutes on it. Just give a demo of how this Dremel works over here. Just sprayed some water on it. This potch is fairly thick through here, so I'm hoping to potentially extend the colour. Got a fair bit of thickness to it, that potch in here, so you can safely take a little bit of that off and hopefully extend the colour down a little bit further down the length of the stone. It has worked so far. I've revealed a fair few extra millimetres of the colour, which Dad will be really happy with, and Auntie Leanne. But yeah, you just take it slowly. Here's this awesome pendant that my dad created for my Auntie Leanne. It's her birthday today, on Mother's Day. And Dad shaped and polished it, and I just did a bit of refining on it and put the eyelet on the top there. We're gonna put this in a nice gift box today with a nice card. And Dad's going to give that to Auntie Leanne today on Mother's Day and her birthday. So actually, you don't often see the boulder opal with that gem quality colour like that. It's quite rare. Exposed as much of it as possible. Really happy with the way that turned out as well. So just using the Dremel. Just going to see if we can do something with this Ethiopian opal. It's got a lot of sand in it, so it's difficult. Not the highest grade Ethiopian opal, but there's a bit of colour flashes in some of them. A lot of sand, but as you can see, a bit of a colouring with it. Just going to do the dop stick, the wax, top sticks. First time using this one at home. Well, I think I had some success there. We're only quite new to this, but I think as long as that wax is securely fastened, we heat the stone up a little bit, and the wax, used a thicker one for a slightly bigger stone, and used a smaller one here. Just enables to polish it much more effectively. He's busy doing the dremeling over there. Ethiopian opal. I'm going to give this a go. Put this circular polishing, magnetic backed polishing wheel was over there, but that was going way too fast. I found a way to slow that larger motor down. It's going to be perfect for the larger rock cutting, of course. This you can slow it right down with that device. Got some cerium oxide paste. Give that a go for polishing. Just polishing the chrysoprase. Just slow this machine down a little bit. Cerium oxide, just wipe it on the finger like that. Just very gently keep it moving. Get a nice even polish. On all the surface. Keep it wet, keep the moisture onto it. Kerry's having a go with the flat lap. That's the 320 grit, which is a good one for taking material off. Give it a spin, we'll turn on the tap, get a bit of water flowing. There it comes. Okay, just push that hose. There we go. This opal, it looks alright, but it's riddled with sand. You can remove some of that sand, and just, the idea is you can't really make gems or anything out of them, so we thought we'll take some of the sand off and put them in the container that some of the students at yoga and meditation and some of my youth programs, youth empowerment programs, they can choose a little bit as a gift of inspiration. Having some success here. Look at that. Chance that one around. So took a lot of the sand out of that piece. So there is some of the pieces in there. We made into a pendant. That little one. It's got some nice colours. Imagine that in the sunlight. Does it bring a lot of colour out?
When it dries out as well.
Yeah, when it
loses its colour when it's wet.
Right. Yeah, so that's that Ethiopian material. Ethiopian opal. Yeah. Also found the darker piece of it here too. That's the only really dark piece in there that could potentially turn into a nice little gem, that one. See all the flashes of colour. Greens. Greens and reds in there. interesting to work on that one. Just an example. That's the two ones that I just completed. These are previous. That's rhodonite, tiger's eye, chrysoprase. That's a very high quality deep green there. This one's slightly less quality, but I was able to shape them, and that's just an example. You would fold them in to create a pendant piece, either in the silver or the gold. This one here is a bit smaller, so it can fit in things like that, or just glue into those kinds of things like that also. So that was a good little experience with the chrysoprase. That's got the black marking in it, but that sort of adds a bit of character. See what else we can create.
What do?